Have you ever asked someone for directions in a large zoo or park, or in a new town or on an unfamiliar college campus? Have you ever misunderstood what they were saying or showing because you failed to notice some important information, or because you made assumptions that were not appropriate? One important way that people interpret information, and one way they organize it so they'll remember it later, is by using internal models, or frameworks, or maps. To see what this means, consider the display of dots shown here. What do you see? Perhaps you only see 7 dots, or perhaps you see these dots as being organized in a circle, or perhaps you see 6 triangles inside a shape that looks like a stop sign. But now what do you see? Probably a cube. But you know that the cube isn't really in the information that is given. You're attributing cubeness to what you see because of the way you're organizing the information you've been shown. And what you end up seeing comes as much from the system that you impose on the information as it does from the information itself. In fact, in this display, it's possible to see 6 different cubes. And once you've seen one or more of these cubes, it's difficult to remember what it was like before you saw them. Similar things happen in many hidden picture puzzles. For example, in this picture, it's possible to see either a young woman or an old woman. And again, once you've seen these pictures, it's difficult to remember what it was like before you saw them. Other examples similar to these are easy to find. If you conduct a Google search for perceptual illusions, for example, here is one such site. Even though many people refer to these kinds of situations as perceptual illusions, most of them occur because of the ways that the figures are conceived, not simply perceived. In other words, if you think about things differently, then you see different things. To see another example of how conception influences perception, imagine flashing up this picture for a friend. Then, hide the picture, and ask your friend to draw a picture of what they saw. This probably will be quite difficult, because the picture probably won't fit familiar patterns that most people have developed to make sense of experiences. Yet, the picture is not complex. So, poor drawing abilities is not why it's difficult to draw. It's because the relationships in the picture don't fit models which are built on prior experiences.